Okie dokie. How's it going, everyone? See the TikTok chat coming in. Let me double check that the YouTube stream is good. What's up, Dirty Dan? Nate? Oh, Pimeo, Panzer, what is good, everyone? Gonna be playing some ranked. I'm almost top 100 right now. Mostly the reason I fell out is mostly just because I haven't played at all the last couple days, really. Only played like a couple matches. We're gonna try to get back into the top 50 this stream. That would be pretty cool. That would be like 2,700. Hopefully we move up. If we drop a bit, then we drop a bit. Hopefully that doesn't happen, though. Probably going to be running this deck still. It's been working for me a lot. I thought you were fixing your sleep schedule. I wasn't able to. That's why I didn't play CRL. Because I've been going to sleep at like 7 a.m. the last few days, so can't really play CRL, and that's my sleep schedule, right? I'm still getting enough sleep, though. But yeah, the time I've been going to sleep hasn't been optimal. I'm going to have to get that under control for sure at some point, especially as we're getting into, like, the fall. Like, as summer's ending, there's not going to be as much hours of daylight during the day. So when the sun starts going down at, like, 6 p.m. instead of, like, 8, I kind of have to have a better sleep schedule at that point, without a doubt. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Number 1 is at almost 2,900. Alright. I'll get in a game. I think... Does this guy run Giant, or am I thinking of someone else? I actually don't know. We can just start with his app, though. Are you good at chess? I know all the rules, but... yeah, I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I forgot if I read that or not already. Okay, we could go Rune Giant other lane, I guess. Probably might as well go for the ability here. It'll take out the Furnace. He has the Tombstone. Can maybe get a Mother Witch here, though. Oh, nice! The Mother Witch is gonna... almost get the Baby Dragon taken out. I was hoping it would be able to kill it completely. It didn't, though. This guy might actually have, potentially, bruh. Dude, that ability is so strong. On the plus side, that is 7 elixir, so technically it's not the worst trade. Is it true Clash Royale add voice chat next update? I don't think so. But I heard they have a new game coming that's supposed to have voice chat. That might be what you're referring to. It's a new Supercell game that is supposed to have it. Oh, he has a lightning. Wait, what the? How did that end up living? I don't even know how that happened. The pigs tanked for it, I guess? We probably should go in here, try to capitalize off the fact that he just used his lightning aggressively. Bruh. That NATO got him good value. What is this guy even running? Like Golem or something? I'm actually so confused what this guy has. It must be Golem, right? I don't know what else it could be. Or he just has a funky graveyard deck. I don't know, though. Okay. Nice. I think we got him. Well, if I can get back to another... Just a fireball zap, basically. Nice. Bro! What is this meta? This guy's deck is crazy, too. So basically, he relies on the Hero Tombstone for damage, I guess. Did she make Firecracker survive arrows again? Did she survive arrows at one point? I don't even remember that. Maybe she did, though. Boss, can you pop my ability? It depends how good is your ability. Dixon. Rank check? I'm 80th right now. Bro, that guy basically has like a Golem deck, but it's just the Hero Tombstone as the win con. What the heck, man? Crazy. It's crazy now you can just use the Hero Tombstone as like your win condition. I might end up matching Mo potentially, because he's not too much higher than me in medals. Looks like he's pushing right now. I kind of, if I end up matching him, I kind of wonder. Alright. Alright. He's running pigs, probably. I actually kind of wonder what this matchup is, I can't lie. It should be quite interesting. I mean, it's not going to be easy, though, because... he's pretty good. He's pretty good, chat. Rivalry. We're actually good now. There's not really any conflict. Because well, as you can see, we did add each other back, so the minions get a little bit of damage. I might just split the E-barbs here. Go from there. He's gonna Gobstein, right? Yeah, had a feeling. He already got to the Evo Archers. Whoa. What the... That's kind of nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, he got to the Evo Archers so quick. The Evo Archers are gonna be a big problem when I don't have my Evo Zap in hand. I have to figure out how to work around those. I do have Fireball for the pigs, which is nice as well. Okay, let's just cycle the Zap and then see what he does. We're gonna have to get a dual lane push to overwhelm him. The bomb tower is gonna get him good value. The fireball's not great against that, unfortunately. So, I'm kind of curious how this goes. Wait. Hits the minions, too. I feel like I need to save the Evo Zap. More likely than not. Okay. Try to get something here. Might as well Evo Zap this, but we're only hitting one of the archers. That's the problem. Okay, his bomb tower is going to get a lot of value. I don't know if we can break through. This is the very first time I played this matchup, too, so it might be one I have to learn how to play. But the defense seems really hard to get through. Because the bomb tower survives the fireball really well. Yeah, he went ability. I was thinking of fireballing that, but I really don't want to fireball that unless I have to. Here, though, I think I do. Yeah, he was baiting it out, and now I can't defend, I don't think. It's not quite lightning range. This is, like, kind of my last chance. Nah, I got lost for sure. Yeah, it's over. I don't know how to break through in this match. I think it's a hard counter, but it's also Mohammed Light, so I don't know. But it's the first time I played this matchup ever. I swear on my life I never faced this deck yet, so I don't know. But I don't know how to get through the bomb tower. That seems to be the biggest problem, because I can't really fireball it. Yeah, it's over. I think that's really hard to break through. Hog seems really difficult too, but the biggest problem's the bomb tower. I think the cannon isn't too hard to get through. But I don't know, he also played it well, obviously, too, so it's hard to say. Why's your code gone? I did a video talking about it. Show his deck. He has Evo Pigs, Evo Archers, Bomb Tower, Goblinstein, Barbarrel. Did I already say Bomb Tower? Electro Spirit, Lightning. Did I say everything? There you go. I should have it memorized. We could just Mother Witch, I guess. No way he abilities, right? Yeah. I'm gonna Berserker. I don't want to go E-Barbs, because it's a little too aggressive before he uses more cards. Let's just do it here. It's ability. Wow, the Mother Witch is getting solid damage here. Okay, so he has Demolisher and Marcher. We could E-Barbs the Drill. Even though it's an overcommitment, he doesn't have the Demolisher in hand, so it's really solid, I would say. Is the code a meaningful source of income? Well, in my video I talked about it. Well, it depends. It's very subjective. Some of you guys watching might think it's a ton of money, what I say, but I think for most people like me, I don't consider it a lot. I would estimate, as a result of not having my code, at most I might miss out on like $3,000, I would say. But realistically, I think somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 probably. So it's a nice amount of money, but I wouldn't say it's like it's not like 10K or something crazy, right? Nice. Already. Oh, he gave up. Nice win. Yeah, it's not nearly as much as I make, like, from ad revenue, or even like when I get the, you know, those like ad reads I do, like integrations. And actually, guys, I have a dedicated video coming up, meaning I'm gonna do a full video on, assuming it goes through, because things can be subject to change. I'm gonna upload a video on my channel that isn't Clash Royale, where I'm basically playing slash advertising another game. And that should probably cover everything that I'm not going to get from my code. So I intentionally took that offer knowing like I wasn't going to have my code. I normally don't do dedicated videos, but I was like, you know what? I might as well take one, even though it's not amazing for the channel, because you know it's a video that isn't going to get as many views. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to feel like I'm being greedy doing it, especially because I don't have my code. So I need to do things like that just to kind of make up for the money lost. So I've said for years that bots should do other content if it's not for an ad. Well, it could completely kill your main channel if you do it. And the other thing too is, I can't lie, there's oftentimes I have a really hard time finding out what kind of videos I would do. But maybe the most difficult thing is getting started. But honestly, the problem, Flum, is I'm not that interested in other games. I have to say, the older I get, I don't see myself as a gamer much anymore. That's not to say I don't want to make other forms of content, but I feel like other forms of content I would make would be more of like talk type of content, or like news style content. I don't really want to play games. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's really my thing. And also, it's so, like, overly saturated, the gaming market. Like, the amount of competition is pretty absurd. CWA did a whole separate channel for Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, it's funny because that started off as a sponsorship deal, but now, he actually does it out of enjoyment. I'm pretty sure he had a sponsored channel just for Raid. He got paid an enormous amount of money to have, like, a Raid channel for a year. I'm not even kidding, guys. CWA might have gotten paid like $100,000 or $200,000 to start that Raid channel for like the first year. He literally got paid an insane amount of money. I'm not even kidding. You're not gonna make more from gaming. YouTube pays more IRL content because RPM. Yeah, I don't like see myself doing gaming content. I really don't see myself as a gamer anymore. Not gonna lie. Like, the older I get, like Clash Royale, it's like videos on this game perform so well for me still, and streams are pretty fun to do, but as far as like other games, I don't know, I don't see myself doing that, I can't lie. Not saying there's no way I would, but I just kind of doubt it. Walmart pranks? I don't know about that. That's not really, I think, like, my style of video I would do. The type of videos that Sunny V2 does, for example, like, those would probably suit me well. Like, documentary style videos. Or like what's the other guy's name? Let's put it this way, I know how to make slop content really well, and it wouldn't even be too different than what quote-unquote would be considered slop content for CR. That's like really easy to do for like any genre. It's all about if you know how to market the video properly, like... But I don't know, that might be too, like... I don't know if that's something to be proud of, though. I mean, maybe people would... I don't know if that would even be, like, incredible if I gained hundreds of thousands of subs doing that in, like, another style of content. I don't know, though. I don't even know if he can defend. He's so low right now. He played that fireball at 0. I don't know what he can do here. Yeah, nice. Your voice would definitely make a good news reporter. I mean, that's why I have considered if I want to go back to college for, like, communication or, like, journalism. I don't know how interested in that I would be, but if it is what it takes to be, like, a news reporter, then I might have to. But I more so think it's about the connections. But I would rather try a news channel beforehand, before I'd even consider being on like a news station or something, probably. Does this guy even have a miner? Oh. Okay, let's just do this. Saves elixir. Dang, this guy kind of got destroyed, I can't lie. The start was just amazing. I mean, that helps so much. GG. Astral with the Australian Dude Ardono says, would you spank me? Yeah, man. Absolutely. Dude, he asks this every time. News isn't on TV anymore. It's from real people going to places actually showing what's going on. Like, for example, Nick Shirley. Yeah, that guy, bro. That guy's post went viral on Twitter. It was insane. I mean, I can't lie. I would love doing stuff like that. Like, exposing people, like, just seeking the truth. I would love doing that, but I can't lie. That's a very, very risky thing to do nowadays. Because that's how you get haters, and you could actually literally get, like... I think it could be a little dangerous, especially if you get kind of big doing that. So it's a little bit risky doing that, even though I would enjoy that type of thing, for sure. $65th right now. You give Nick Shirley vibes, not gonna lie. I mean, I watched his whole video. I think it was like an hour long or something. I watched the whole thing. It was really fascinating. Kingdom says, what a push, boss. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well this season. Boss Nick Fuentes would go hard. I mean, just meeting someone like that would be really cool. Because I haven't ever... I'm trying to think of the most, like, famous person I've met. It would... I don't know, outside of the CR community, actually. I'm not sure. But I've never even met a lot of those big streamers yet. I guess Ken, but I mean, he's in the CR community. Fabian, so... And OJ2 I met, obviously, so... You'd make good Grat style videos too, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good, like, second channel form of content, for sure. But it would have, in order to grow a massive following of, like, millions of subs, I'd have to do that kind of content on celebrities and not in Clash Royale. So I would have to make sure I'm educated on the topic that I'm talking about, basically. So... We'd probably just Mother Witch. Just E-Barbs in the back. I didn't want to play them at the bridge with the Mother Witch because the tower would have helped out. It's better this way. Easier to defend it on my side of the map. Kind of surprised you went for a Gob Gang there. I don't really know how I feel about that play. Okay. He might be in a bit of trouble here. Ah. Wait! Yo! Nah. Nah, that's actually jokes. No way, bro. Crazy. Is he gonna give up, or is he still gonna play? Kind of curious. Oh, he's still playing. Okay. I think I have to Evo Zap this, otherwise they're gonna get so much value. He has 2 ability here, right? I mean... Yeah, it's so much damage. Okay, that's a fat fireball. We're definitely gonna take that. We're gonna wait like a second, though, first, obviously. Oh! No shot, bro. Nah. That's actually crazy. He didn't know. That's hilarious. Wow. He might actually rage quit after that. Nah, the fact that he quit after that makes that even funnier, bro. Wow. Yeah, we caught him with his pants down, indeed. What did Sunny V2 do? Someone said. I don't think Sunny V2 did anything that bad. I think he just made a controversial video on Chris from Mr. Beast, I want to say. Maybe that was, like, what someone's talking about. Overall, Sunny V2 has a good reputation still. I mean, he has, like, millions of subscribers. I think even almost, like, 10 million. I don't know how, but B-Rad just casually hit top 200 with the dumb freeze deck. Yeah, he's been running that freeze deck for a while. Freeze is, though, really good in the meta, to be fair, and the balloon. But yeah, B-Red is very talented. I don't know how he still has so much success, even though, like, he doesn't even care about the game. I don't like that guy. He's lame AF. I mean, yeah, he's a very controversial creator. But I can't lie. I would much rather be even more controversial than I am now. Like, I'm already considered, like, one of the more controversial Clash Royale creators in the community. I would rather be 10 times more controversial if it meant I had a channel that had millions of subscribers. You know what I mean? Because that also means you're going to have millions of dollars, and it's just objectively better, right? I think most people would make that trade. I don't know what that would be considered, though. Maybe that's considered selling your soul for some people, but I don't really know. I mean, we're almost top 50 again, so we're already doing well this stream. Our only loss is actually to Mo, which is kind of funny. I mean, it pays the bills. I would do it too if it paid well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, and by the way, I don't make nearly as much as Sunny V2, but I also think a lot of people that hate on my content or call it like slop or whatever, I imagine a lot of people would do it probably if they were able to, because I mean, even though I could admit sometimes I'm like maybe pushing it a little bit with the videos or being a little overly dramatic, it is worth it at the end of the day, which is why I do it. So, I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to. Pink Nymphia, thank you for the donut. I forgot if I said that already. I don't know what this guy uses. Why did this guy just go, like, all in with everything? Oh, if I could have kept the... Damn, if I was able to keep the E-Barb alive, that could have been really good. It's still not bad, though, for sure. Wait! Nah, not gonna lie, he's a little lucky that, he's kind of lucky the Berserker didn't get enhanced and it was the Pig, because if the Berserker got enhanced, he would have lost his tower right there. It's okay, though. Slop is so overused nowadays. You mean the term? Yeah, kind of. I'd have to agree with that. Wow, we're up at least 3 elixir. Well, this is obviously a tower trade. Once again, bad Barbara, though. Damn, I thought I would get a little more out of that. That's still really good, though. Let's see. What the? He had those the whole time? Are we dead ass? Bro, sneaky 3M is insane. Bro, if I knew that, it goes without saying, I wouldn't have done that. I didn't know he had 3M the whole time. We lost now. I can't defend. Bro, what the fuck? He had that the whole time and didn't use it? Wow. Okay, that is tragic. Well, I would have played that way differently if I knew that. Sadly, I didn't, though. He makes a negative narrative about creators and people like it because they're losers that hate on anyone more successful than them. Who, you're saying Sunny? Well, I mean, I think at the end of the day, his motive is to just get views and money. I don't necessarily know. It's hard to judge his character because for channels as big as his, you really don't know the underlying, like, motivator beyond, money and views. But at the end of the day, ultimately, that's what most creators are after at the core. I mean, there's few exceptions to that, but yeah. This guy probably has Giant Graveyard. I don't know how this matchup is. I haven't faced it yet. The defense is going to be good for us with the Mother Witch, but the problem is I think he has arrows for the minions, and also the bowler's going to get him good value. We kind of got to go opposite lane of the bowler. If he decides to, I mean, yeah, he is Witch, though, so... Not awful, I guess. The... Kind of surprised that he has the Zappies. That's really interesting. Bro, I can't lie, that Evo Witch still seems really busted. Like, she just doesn't die. I don't know, bro. Evo Witch is still so good. What the heck, bro? Dude, the Evo Witch won him the whole game. Are we dead ass, bro? That card is busted still. What the fuck? It literally won him the whole game. Every single time he got an Evo Witch down, it was like undefendable. Wow, that's insane. The extra health it has is ridiculous, bro. Holy shit. But to be fair, it just gets a lot of value against my deck too. Because it's just distracting the E-Barb so much. And then it destroys the minions too. But the Bowler too gets a lot of value for him. That's why I might have to make some adjustments to this deck as the season goes on. Which creators do you watch? Recently, I've been watching a lot of Brandon Clark. I've really been enjoying his fitness content. I've seen a lot of fitness creators, and I don't know what it is about him, but his, like, advice and the way he speaks, it really speaks to me. Like, I love his speaking style. Those of you guys that know who he is. Don't ignore my dono. Oh, L Control sent a super GG. Thank you. And you sent a hat and mustard? What's the other thing? Hat and I can't read the whole thing, but oh, and then Fabian asked, who do I look up to as a content creator? Who do I look up to? I'd have to think about that one. I really don't know, honestly. As in, like, out of all the content creators, which one would I want to be, like, as a man? I guess, is that, like, kind of what you're getting at? Damn, he's down so much elixir. Oh, it doesn't even... How did I get, like, no damage? What the actual fuck? That's insane, bro. I feel like I deserve more damage than that. I don't know what to say. Because I was up so much elixir, but the Tombstone and Fisherman, I guess, just got him so much value, sadly. Someone said Amarist, is that who you look up to? That's obviously a troll. That's a woman, obviously I don't look up to her. Well, actually, when I just said that, that makes me sound a little bit... I don't know if that sounds bad. I don't think it does. But in general, I don't think a man is looking up to a woman. I can't lie. Actually, is that a hot take or controversial? Because I don't think that is, but now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe that actually is controversial. But I don't really think many men look up to a woman. I'm going to be honest. Am I tripping, chat, or is that pretty valid? I'm trying to think, like, is there a single woman, like, I look up to? I don't really think so. Maybe my mother. You know what, chat? My mother. Because I do feel like I have a great mom. Um, and I'll always love and respect her. But I can't think of another woman besides her. I can't lie. I really can't. I think it's just my mom. That's it. I don't know if that makes me sound bad. I'm just being honest. It's crazy to even like think of that and say it out loud, but it's true. Um hmm. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I think this is a hard counter. But this RG deck isn't the common RG deck, to be fair, so. Hmm. Okay. We were giant. I think we're cooked, though. It's gonna take him, like, throwing badly, I feel like. Yeah, fiddlesticks, we're cooks. His defense is too strong, bro. I'll just let him have it, actually. You never cycle Zap? There's nothing the Zap gets value in this matchup. I just think it's a hard counter. I'm sure I could have played it a little better, but I think it's a hard counter. But no one really runs that RG deck. Most people are using RG with the, like, well, without a building. But him having the Tombstone Monk Fisherman combo, bro, that is brutal. If I were to make adjustments to the deck, I don't know what I would change. I'd really have to think about it. I don't know if many women really look up to guys either. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I don't think they do. Women typically look up to strong women. I mean, when, I don't want to get into politics too much, but when Kamala Harris was running for president, that was like a really big role model for millions of women in the country. Whether that's a good or bad thing, that's gonna be up to you, but that's the best example I could think of. That, like, when I think of a woman that other women look up to, that's who I would go with, probably. In the US, especially. Or, like, who else? Taylor Swift, probably, whereas guys would look up to Drake, I guess. But yeah, I mean, those would be examples. They look up to Kim Kardashian. I don't know if they do as much anymore. Maybe some still do. I don't know. Talk about the game stuff video? Like what? I respond to game comments when people put them in the chat, so. I doubt he'll rocket it, right? Hmm. He can play so aggressively because of how valuable the hero Berserker is. But it is kind of hard for him to get, like, a... It's hard for him to cycle rockets. That's what I was gonna say. Hmm. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd ability. Whew. The Evo Zap clutched up so hard. Nice. Cortisol. Yeah, that that's definitely a cortisol raising match without a doubt. Holy bro. Nice one. Alright, that puts us back in the top 100. Bro, are they gonna nerf? They need to emergency nerf the Hero Berserker, bro, and the E-Barbs. Like, holy moly, bro. Yeah, maybe I needed to use the Zap a bit more so I could take out the Bomber. Someone said he deserved to win. I don't know, honestly. There were some times in single he was being so aggressive, and I don't know how he got away with it. He was going for Drill Snowball in single Elixir, and then he somehow defended. I was kind of getting worried because of not being able to break through in single. I don't know. It's a weird match. I don't even know who has match up there. I mean, it was really close. But he did play that well overall. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Probably Rune Giant here. Fabian, I saw that before you retracted it. You said you'd let me bend you over. I saw that. You're not slick. How do I even defend this? I don't know if I can, actually. Bruh. I mean, I saved the tower, but... This is gonna be hard, I think, because he has the Skarmy, too. But I should have fireballed quicker, probably. Bruh, I don't know how we're gonna win this one. Some of these matches are so... They feel kind of random, this meta. It's like, I don't even know what's happening half the time. The problem is we have a lot of dead cards that aren't getting value for us in this match. Like, they're not really doing anything. I kind of just have to cycle them into their dismise, basically, and then they just die. That's the problem with arrow decks, I've found. The arrows just tend to get a lot of value. But we'll see. Maybe we can make something happen. But this matchup is a bit brain rot, to be fair. We both kind of have, like, a brain dead deck. Is he letting us potentially get the tower? We'll have to see. Nah. He's gonna defend. Rip. That's probably one you have to win in single. Run every usability for Berserker. It's hard to use. You can't just spam it. It depends. I find myself using it most in double and triple, but in single I don't tend to use it a lot. It just depends, though. It's this mortar guy again. It's pretty much the only person running the Cannoneer. I guess I'll just cycle a Zap. Well, I can't confirm all the details of why I lost my code, but a lot of people can probably figure it out or have it confirmed by someone else. I probably shouldn't confirm anything, though. Just to be safe. I don't want to wind up having, like, an even longer suspension. He'll probably ability. On the plus side, it doesn't take out the E-barbs. Might be able to get a heal spirit to make things a little annoying for him. Okay. Dang, kind of a bad... Very interesting defense over there by him. Don't really know how I feel about that. I wonder if a mortar would have been a bit more appropriate. Not sure, though. Yeah, no point in going for the ability. Like, see, like, right there, if I used the ability, it would have just gone to waste. That's why you can't just use it every single time. You have to make sure you get value out of it. Alright, we'll just do this. Maybe he rushes the other lane. We'll see. Maybe Gobstein. No, mortar. Okay. Pretty good Evo Horde by him, actually. He should be okay, though. I'm fucked here, I think. Nah, yeah, it's over no matter what. That's gonna get too much damage. Bruh. I think I could have defended that a lot differently. Probably in that matchup, I need to do dual lane pressure. Sometimes, like, go in on the opposite lane. If they cycle, like, a Cannon Card or Gobstein and then just go in. Astrid on TikTok said mute emotes is a red flag. How's it a red flag? What? I'm pretty sure this is the same guy that said it before. Dang, I'm surprised. My last video is actually doing really good. The one I did talking about removing draws. I'm actually surprised. I kind of expected it to be like a below average upload, but it's 3 out of 10. Must be because no one else did a video talking about it, but I was surprised because I uploaded the video a few hours after the information came out too, but it's performing really well. I'm surprised. Would you ever make a ranking video of the cards you'd crack from S tier to F tier? I'd have to think about it. Me and Vader were considering doing a collab for Smash or Pass for, like, Clash Royale, or, like, doing a tier list format of, like, yeah, like, S to F tier. It's not a bad idea, I feel like. I wonder between that and the Clash Royale Slur tier list ranking, like, which would do better. I feel like the Slur one might have a bit more potential, because that one's so unique and no one's done it yet. Doesn't this guy use Balloon Cycle? He's so much lower than me, damn. I actually think this sucks because Loon Cycle's hard to beat. The Bomb Tower, I think, is like the most annoying building for me to face. So, I don't know how we're going to win this one. I think there's a way, though. I have to be careful how I use my E-Barbs, because the E-Barbs, are just gonna... Okay, that's actually not even that bad. Because he went Bar Barrel and Miner just to take out the... I'm gonna have to E-Barbs here. On this. And then Zap, maybe, Skeletons. Okay. Damn, no hits. Bro, there's no way this mofo just goes in for a Loon Miner ability and gets away with it, right? Thank gosh, bro. If he defended that or even only lost a third of his tower, I would have been livid. Livid, bro. Thank goodness I took his tower. Because he just went all in, bro. So I'm glad I got his tower. Balloon Miner ability as well. Like, holy man. The whole trifecta. Okay. We just have to defend this and then we win. We know that he does have his Evo Musk, so we gotta watch out for that. Does he even have it? Wait a minute. Does he have an Evo Musk? Actually, don't know. Well, yeah, there we go. No way that gets a shot, right? Okay, good. GG. Nice. Yeah, that guy was a bit too aggressive. I think he would have probably been fine if he played more passively. Do you see the Molite win trade allegations with Sodi? Yeah, I saw. I don't think I'm going to do a video on that, though. I'm going to give it a bit of a rest, because I also just recently got on pretty good terms again with Molite, so I'd kind of rather not, you know, farm another video on it, especially when it's kind of, at this point, beating a dead horse anyway, because if I do another video on it, it's not really going to benefit me a ton. Besides, probably it'll get another 50,000 views at least. It might even get like 75,000, but the point is, if I do a video on it, then people are also, I'm going to get flamed a ton as well, because I also just recently got kicked out of the program, so it's, yeah, there's no point in even doing it. I think it's going to do more harm than good, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. I can't Rune Giant in front, I don't think. Okay, not bad. If he actually goes in for the reroll... This guy's low, isn't he? He's gotta be pretty low at this point. I think we can just go in here. And he has his bar barrel out of hand, so... Nice! We caught him with his pants down. Good shit. Yeah, I knew he overcommitted so much. That bar barrel and the reroll was a big elixir overcommitment. When I'm playing decks like this that I'm pretty, like, I guess knowledgeable about, like, the interactions and stuff, I usually tend to be pretty good at keeping track of, like, cycle and elixir better than most decks. Like, I knew he was low, and I capitalized off of it so hard. He just went RG into a E-Barbs, I don't know. I guess there was desperation, but yeah. Yeah, he's talking minors. Nah, that guy's trolling. Alec Brown. I think I saw... I kind of know the Alec Brown guy a little bit. I think I saw his Instagram or something like that. If I remember correctly. This guy tilted from losing to my clone. Really? It probably would make a lot of people tilt, so I'm not surprised. Okay, we're back in the top 100 again. It seems like RG, when they don't have the Tombstone version, is pretty easy to beat. At least it seems that way. Bruh, why did the cancel button break? Oh, there. Wait, Alec Brown is an NBA player? I didn't even know that, like, actually. Bro, Ken has 11,000 people watching him? What the... Please some context, bro, what happened? Bro, I made a video on it. The people watching on TikTok can literally just watch my YouTube video. I explained everything in that. Taffel, Pot, and, Lester. Pretty much, I leaked something I wasn't supposed to, though, to summarize the whole video. I leaked another creator's report on a player, essentially. And they decided to ban me for 3 months. This is probably 3.0, of course. We'll have to see how this matchup is, because I actually don't know. Should be really interesting. Gotta watch out giving, like, fireball value. I really don't even know how this match gets played. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't even know. Maybe we play aggressively? I'm not sure, though. I mean, we probably could try to go in because of the Tesla being out of hand. He's probably going to try to cycle back, though. Well, on the plus side, we have Evo Zap and Cycle for the Archers. Boss, you think Rap died this year? No, it's so interesting. Rap has not been in the best spot recently. I think Drake's album was pretty good, but other rappers, I don't know about you guys. I feel like they've fallen off a little bit. Future's recent album wasn't horrible, but it's just far from, I feel like, what he's capable of. And I also felt like 21 Savage's last album really kind of missed as well. I felt like yeah, Rap hasn't been in the best spot, I would say, the last like year or so. Someone said I look Chinese. What? Okay. I decided not to ability because, well, maybe I should have, but whatever. Oh, it doesn't one-shot the archers. I just realized that kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, we gotta be careful here. It's a fat fireball. Nice. W fireball. That just saved me so hard. Wow. That fireball was insane. Okay. He'll probably fireball. Wait. Wait, why is he not fireballing? Okay. Nice. I think we won. GG. That's, I think, the very first time I won against, I think that's the first time I faced Expo with this deck. Pretty positive. Went pretty well. Having multiple tanks is really helpful. The fact that you have, you know, the E-Barbs, the Rune Giant, the Berserker. The Rune Giant, man, has so much health for 4 Elixir. It's insanity. Almost as much health. It's almost as much health as a Goblin Giant, by the way, for 4 Elixir. Clash Royale Soto with the $5 dono says, hey boss, you need to play the 2.9 balloon cycle this meta so you can suffer with us. I've been watching you for 6 years now. Much love. Thank you so much for the 5 Clash Royale Soto. Do I give it a try? I doubt I can use it on ranked. I feel like if I use it on ranked, I'm just going to get destroyed. Boss, end the live stream because Ken is streaming and everyone in the comments are saying you're taking his viewers. It's best just to give up and let Ken take the viewers. Bruh, come on. We got to give him a little bit of competition, right? Alright, I'm going to play a game or two of Balloon Cycle for you, Clash Royale Soto. At least one game, but I'll maybe even go for 2. What would you do if Hero Berserker spawned ability behind you in real life and activated ability? I'd probably run away as fast as I could. Because then maybe the ability would wear off and I could run away. What a great starting play by the opponent. Soto's streaming that gets over 100 concurrents. Really? I didn't realize that. For Clash? I assume, yeah, because Clash Royale Soto, obviously, yeah. Dang, that's cool. I'll have to check out the stream sometime. I'm gonna just do this, I think. Goput's already gonna be expired. Okay. Not a bad start. So he does have a lot of air counters. I mean, he has a Goput, a Tornado, an E-Drag, quite a lot for the balloon. I think we could work around it, though. What if I actually go like this? He just used most of his elixir. That should get... Oh, he has a freeze. I was hoping we could get a hit or two there. Okay. Well, Bowler's going to use 2 of the throws on the Musk, so that's not that bad. This guy's deck is kind of crazy, I can't lie. Don't even think I need a Musketeer. He misplayed the Goput, didn't he? Wow, he commits a Tornado too. A lot of elixir. Spent through. I don't think I needed that miner. Well, he just went for freeze. I don't think he needed to, so it's fine. Might as well go in here. No reason not to, I guess. That's definitely an ability. It's not going to freeze the E-Drag, sadly. Why is this game so close? This is kind of ridiculous. I knew he was going to go in. Nice. That freeze is going to be so valuable. The ability just gets better and better as the match progresses. And then in triple, you can just pre-place the bomb towers. Kind of having some fun playing this, I can't lie. Maybe I'll even go in for another game after this one. I think barely we're going to stay alive here. Wow, why was that game so close? What the heck, bro? Wow, that was actually like a close game, even though I'm playing Trophy Road here. He had so many air counters, though, to be fair. Especially the NATO and the Egypt. Let me see, how good is that guy? He's not even that bad. He got Ultimate Champion last season, wow. Huh. Boss, have you ever considered getting pets? I actually do want to get a cat soon. The one thing I'm worried about is, like, the wires I have. And I got an Ethernet cord going through, like, basically the living room to reach this room that I'm in. And I just hope it doesn't tamper with that. That's the main thing I'm kind of a bit concerned about. But beyond that, I actually really am thinking I do want to get a cat. I was planning on doing that this year, actually. I could go for one more game. I'll go for one more game, Clash Royale Soto. Yeah, well, I don't have to let him in this room, but even, like, outside of it, I don't know. Can tie the Ethernet to the ceiling. Tie it to the ceiling, Huh, well, there's an idea, potentially. But what about the Wi-Fi router? Oh, this is level 15. Is there something you can, like... some type of scent you can put? But that might bother the cat. I don't know if there's a scent you can put on stuff to, like, make sure it doesn't, like, lick or, like, bite certain things. I'm not really sure. There might be something. Nail polish? So I'd have to put that, like, near the Wi-Fi router and on the Ethernet cable, and then get, like, other things for it to enjoy, like a cat tree and stuff, maybe, and some toys. No! Bro didn't want to give the Evo Musk value. Grr. Cat was like that with wires, but grew out of it shortly after. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. It's like worst case scenario, I could just buy some backup wires, probably. The Ethernet one is pretty thick. I'm actually mostly worried about the Wi-Fi router ones. But yeah, I think in a condo, especially since I'm not on the first floor, it's definitely a lot easier to have a cat, because dogs are a little bit of a hassle, because you have to go down the elevator a lot. And I feel like I might not be getting the best quality sleep if I have to also be, like, responsible for getting up. Well, I guess in a way having a dog kind of gets you ready for having children, because it's like, it's kind of a first step in a way. Yeah, you just gotta get used to having responsibilities like that. Like making sure you're there, like, at the time to, like, take them outside when they need to go. Whereas when you have a cat, it's mostly, of course, gonna be, you feed them, usually, and they're, like, self-fed, so they don't need a specific time, and they go do their business whenever they have to, so it's definitely a bit easier for sure. Alright, I'll go back to rank now. That was fun playing a little bit of Loon Cycle. Thank you again for the donation, Soto. I appreciate that. Cats like to have 2 litter boxes? Really? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Why is Chet telling me to turn around, bro? It's like, even without looking, I already know that, there's, like, no one behind me, obviously. What's the point of pushing in seasonal arenas? I actually have no idea. I was just trying Loon Cycle there because I didn't want to play it on ranked. Hey, Clash Royale Soto with another 5 said, love you, man. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to get your opinion on the deck. No hard feelings. You're invited to my streams whenever you'd like. What time do you normally stream at, Soto? I'll try to stop by. I think it's I really like to use the deck in terms of, like, how fun it is to play. It's actually one of my favorite cycle decks. I'm not even just saying that to be nice. I like to play it more than, like, Hog, for example. I think in the meta, though, it's weak. It's probably in this meta, sadly, like a 4 out of 10 or something. Ah, damn. The Queen. The Queen is actually good against the Hero Berserker. That's the one thing. Because it's basically the ability both do the same thing, more or less. Someone said hop and voice call with Ken. But does he want to or something? What do you mean? Like, or are you guys saying I should, like, ask if he wants to? I don't really know if he would want to. I don't know, though, for sure. Yo! The fact that that healed, maybe we could capitalize off of that. Damn. Outrageous matchup. Yeah, I don't know. We might be able to come back, though. It's like 5:17 there. Did he stay up, or is... Because sometimes his sleep schedule is really bad, so maybe he didn't even go to sleep yet. I'm not sure. PM? Yeah, I know, but sometimes he... I mean, he's the guy known for pulling all-nighters, like, last to stop playing Clash, so he might have not gone to sleep yet. Because I don't even know what his sleep schedule is like half the time. Pretty good damage. See if we could come back. Nah, those pigs got so much. We're dead now. Nah. Yeah, it's over. RIP. Chat, Ken's not gonna want to call with me, that's the thing. Like, I don't know, you guys are acting like it's really easy. I don't think he is gonna want to call or do a collab. He's just playing his mode, probably. Like, I don't know, there's no point, I feel like. How long has he been live for? I feel like he's been live for like a long time at this point. 2 hours, actually, not an insanely long time. Yeah, he's just playing his mode. I don't know where he's ranked on like the leaderboard. I can take a look. Clash Royale Soto with the $5 donut says, I stream at 11 p.m. CST every day. I would also like your advice about other things too, if you'd let me get in touch with you, W stream. Boss is greater than Ken. I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm down to message you if you have like a Twitter or something, or Instagram. That would probably work. Wait, let me see here. It's about to end, huh? Where's he ranked on the thing? I don't know if it doesn't show you the leaderboard probably unless you get... No point in not trying. Well, I mean, if... I don't know. I mean, I guess the only way would be if I'm on a stream and ask if he wants to call, but... I don't know. I gotta get myself, like, ready for that. I don't even know, like... Well, whenever you're on call with Ken, it's always an adventure, let's put it that way. I don't know. It might sound crazy, I don't even know if I'm up for that right now. Like, I don't know if I'm ready. But I myself was probably going to stream like another half hour or something like that. But where's he ranked right now on the Chaos? Are you located in Tel Aviv? No. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Can we take a Tel Aviv summer trip together? It's probably dangerous to go to currently, but maybe I'd go at some point. Is that worth fireballing? I might. Bruh. Yeah, I don't know about this. Hmm. Oh, I almost got them down again. Fuck. We might have actually had a chance there if I got them down a second time, but... Wow, that's such a bad matchup. That felt impossible because I even got a lightning block, but in the end we still couldn't get through, sadly. If I blocked it twice, though, then yeah, I think I would have actually won there. Because then he wouldn't have been able to defend. That's kind of unlucky. Damn, yeah, that's hard, because not only is that Hog, he has a bomb tower and a lightning, too. He was able to just lightning the E-barbs. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know, bro. If decks like that are going to be meta, then I don't know if this deck is going to cut it end of season. We'll have to see. So, like, I don't even think 2.6 is, like, horrible to beat, but when they got stuff like Bomb Tower with the Hog, then it's a bit of a nuisance. Right now, let me see how many people have the Runeshine in the top 200. Wow, it's only me and one other person. Damn. Maybe the Runeshine is slipping out of the meta a tiny bit. I'm not sure. Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to get back to 2600 though. Have you tried going with the Evo E-Barbs yet? Not yet. Not too much. I think at the very start of the season, that's when I did. Someone has a deck similar to mine, but they're using the Giant instead of the Rune Giant. I could also try the Nikoko Bridge Spam deck with the Evo E-Barbs too. Jacob says, do you like furries? That's not really my type. What's sleep schedule looking like? I mean, I've been going to sleep at like 7 a.m. recently, so not that good, but I've been getting enough sleep, which is probably the most important thing. Oh, he's got a mini P.E.K.K.A. May I ask how the Spirit got a buff when the spirits are worse? Because it spawns more frequently now. They spawn more frequently, so it's just better on defense and in a lot of situations. And if you get a tank in front of them, then they're basically better than they were before. So that's why they're so good in like Royal Hogs and stuff, Hog and stuff, Berserker decks, because you can easily get a tank in front. Is he in 77 out? I think he actually is, unless he gets in through the last chance qualifier. Actually, does anyone know if he made the last chance qualifier? Because I'm not sure. I don't actually know. Bro, this might even be worse than the last matchup, dude. Hog is so broken. Damn. It's the firecracker, bro. We're gonna have to get the Evo Zap for sure. I might try the Nikoko Bridge Spam deck after this game, because some of these decks we're facing are kind of annoying. Nah, this is impossible. Big rip. I was watching Vader stream, he could not win with lava. I don't think it's entirely his fault. It's a rough meta for lava. Let me see how many people. 7 people are using it. I mean, Friend is doing really well with it, but I don't know if Invader runs that kind of lava deck that Friend's using that has, Yeah, Chad, I don't even think those games are my fault. Those are kind of just unwinnable matchups. Those two especially. I knew that Hog was like the hardest matchup for the deck. Even the day I started using it, I knew like Hog Firecracker's pretty much impossible to beat. Because, yeah, the Firecracker just gets too much value. It's not really great. I can give this deck a try, though. How many people are running it? Let me see. It's probably a bit better, though, than the Rune Giant deck, though, for sure. Yeah, there's so many people running the Evo Battle Ram. Alright, let's give it a try. Might not play too many more games. Because I did want to work out before it gets too late. Alright. He's running bait, I guess. We make a new video on what? I actually uploaded a video earlier today. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a different kind of video. Well, probably shouldn't. Let's actually just battle ram and let the wall breakers go. Okay. I thought he was going to bomb tower. Probably couldn't afford it, to be fair. He's going to get some damage, sadly. Yeah. Bruh. I didn't think he was gonna ability. Wonder if I should have just let the wall breakers go. Might have been a bit better. Ah, and he was able to get a bomb tower down. On the plus side, because he did commit the goblins, he did wind up spending a good amount of elixir. How did the Zappies do here? Doesn't fully counter. Ah, fuck. I think we're cooked here. Hopefully he doesn't have a rocket. If he has rocket, it's just completely game over at that point. Gotta let those go for sure. Not looking too good. E-Barb does reach the tower, though. It's going to get us a little bit of damage. Doesn't connect. Good vines by him, though, but luckily we stopped it. Nah, it's over. That does get killed though, but yeah, we're gonna have like one more chance probably with the Evo Ram, and that's gonna be it probably. But I think it's just done at this point, sadly. We'll see though. He misclicked a bomb tower too, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna matter, sadly. Unless he was just pre-placing it. I don't know for sure, though. Man, that's kind of annoying, that deck. On the plus side, I don't exactly think the Rune Giant deck would have fared much better against that. I don't know for sure, though. Probably would have been hard to get through with the Rune Giant one. So either way, it probably would have been an L. Boss to live at 3:30. Yeah, and when I'm done streaming, I'm probably going to work out, actually. So, yeah, I've just been going to sleep very... You could either say late or early, I guess. Probably either would work. Wish I could be as chill as you after a lost boss. Well, it's just because I've been playing this game several years, so I'm kind of just used to it. What's the best card right now? Probably the Hero Berserker or the Evo E-Barbs, I would say. You have a home gym set up or what? Nah, the gym I work out at, the Planet Fitness, isn't far from me at all. Like, it's actually really, really close. I think it would have... I think it actually would have hit the goblins anyway, even though I didn't play it, Well, it's okay, because he committed a goblin gang, so it could be worse. Damn, he really predicted that. Chad, I can't lie, I think I lost, because... Fuck, if I Barbarrel the princess, he's gonna... If I wizard this, he's gonna princess my wizard, and then the next princess he plays is gonna be so annoying to deal. Yep, there it is. And now he's gonna be able to protect the princess. This is not good. I think I already messed up by cycling those E-Barbs. I'm so cooked. Maybe he rockets this? Actually, okay. Maybe this is somewhat manageable. But he's definitely going to Evo barrel here, right? Let's see. Okay, that actually wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. But actually, we still have the princess we got to worry about. Wait, does he have enough elixir? Yes, the princess got taken out. Please, 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 please. Knight should go down here. He's gonna log as soon as he can, right? Yes! Let's go! Good shit. Good redemption right there. I thought I was gonna lose, and then that sequence was remarkable. Let's go, baby. That was satisfying. We have vines if he outcycles us, obviously. Well, we're actually already back to a Barbaro, so we're kind of completely chilling. Oh yeah, it's over. Nice. %4 hit point buff on the Barbarians came in clutch. That's actually true. That probably did help some interactions there on the Knight and the Tower. You're not wrong. What's your workout split? Push-pull legs. Recently, I've been working out about 4 or 5 days a week. I'm trying to build a little bit of muscle while I'm in a caloric deficit, actually, which I think I can do because I'm well over 15% body fat. I'm probably closer to 20 than 15 right now. Just making sure that I eat enough protein. And slowly, I have been getting stronger, my lifts. So. You can still build muscle deficit easily. Yeah. It's a bit harder, but you're definitely capable of doing it if everything else is dialed in. Like your nutrition and the workouts. You pulling an all-nighter? I mean, I'm probably going to go sleep at like 7 a.m. like I've been doing the last few days. 7 or 8 a.m. It's kind of chill, though, because there's not really anything I gotta wake up for, so... I just want to slowly fix it soon, because once we approach, like, darker days where the sun starts to kind of... You know, when the sun, starts to set, like, earlier at, like, 6 p.m. or even 5 p.m. in the winter, I have to have a more normal sleep schedule then, otherwise... I won't get any, like, sunlight or daylight, but for now, it's kind of completely fine, because, it's only August. So there's probably very little downside to having, like, a bad sleep schedule. It's basically just, it would be worse for people that have to actually get up earlier, probably. Once again, the guy is playing very aggressively. I don't think we're going to be able to counter push this time, though, like I was able to with the Rune Giant deck. Someone said Planet Fitness is garbage. What's wrong with Planet Fitness? Ah, he's going to fish him in the Giant Skeleton's the king. That actually sucks. I mean, you could get jacked even at a Planet Fitness. It's got everything you need. Especially if you're like, I mean, if you're trying to get super duper big or like you're training for strength more than aesthetics, maybe it's not great. But I think if you're just trying to get like, it depends on what your goal is. And they promote junk food. Mine doesn't. It probably depends on the one you go to, though. Yeah, mine doesn't give out free pizza. I've actually never been to one that did that. Hmm. Seems harder with the E-barbs, if anything, this match. We do get a connection there. I don't know, though. Fireball, then I can't defend. Yeah. What's good about the DMV Iron place? Because I've never been to that. He can just fireball cycle. It's over. I'm just spamming for the reason alone to try to make him mess up defensively. But yeah, he fireball. Yeah, it's over. Planet Fitness is crowded. That's true. I mean, that's actually one benefit of having, like, being a night owl, because if you go to the Planet Fitness at midnight or 1 a.m., it's never really that crowded. So that's what I kind of like about working out, like, late. But actually, if you go at, like, 5 or 6 a.m., it's usually pretty busy, because that's the time people go to before work. I'm probably only going to play 1 or 2 more games, because I kind of do want to eat something and work out also. I'm kind of not really having fun playing much anymore. I was a lot higher when I started the stream too. Now I'm like a lot lower. This is 2.6. It's going to be tricky. Yeah. Damn. Hmm. Oh. I can't lie, I didn't see that coming. Now we're dead. I... Yeah, I can't defend that. We're dead. Man, this matchup blows, bro. Fuck. I'm just... Yeah, it's over. I can't do anything, genuinely. It's like 100-0. Wow. I don't know what to say. That I mean that's the kind of matchup that makes me not want to switch to the deck that I switched to. Because with the Rune Giant deck, I could beat 2.6. It's just the problem is the Firecracker. You push up in Chaos Draft? Nah, I haven't really been playing that at all. Everyone's hyping you up and asking you real questions. I didn't even see what you asked a single time, the Beast, unless I missed, like, your question. I didn't even see what you asked. At least try. I mean, it wasn't really possible. Dude, the Hog needs a nerf. What the fuck is this? I feel like we've been against it every other game recently. Dude, the Hog is so broken. It's insanity. Gotta try to activate the King here. This is more winnable, though, I feel like, because at least he has Firecracker, so my Vines can get some, like, more value. How's it going, Dusk? Doesn't connect, sadly. Good damage, though. Well, he did have to spend a lot at least, which is good. Okay. This one might be winnable here. At least the start wasn't that bad. Well, that's getting a hit. No Firecracker in hand, so we can't just play it at the... Oh, I'm an idiot. He did have it in cycle. Well, hopefully it goes down to the Giant Skeleton. Should. Yeah. Nah, I don't think it will. Damn it. We're gonna have to go Vines on it, I guess. Bruh. The Hog needs a nerf. It always gets a shot. Yeah, I think after this game I want to end no matter what. I'm tired of facing all this Hog. It's just so broken. The only chance we have is if he messes up his defense in triple. It's not happening. Nope. Yeah. Dude, I don't really want to play any more matches. I'm facing so many people using Hog. It's just getting a little tiring. I was against it so much earlier as well, man. My gosh. It's so many different variations, like Hog Lightning, Hog EQ, 2.6, Hog EQ. Dude. Wow, you can't get off on a loss? Nah, I often do. I'm gonna just end on a loss. Because I started the stream, I was like almost top 100. I don't want to keep playing because I'm gonna worry I'm gonna drop more. I'd rather just end now. I'm just getting so frustrated by this Hog. It's so annoying. Yeah, there's like 30 people that have it in the top 200. Holy, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna end now because it's gonna work out in a little bit. Alright. Make sure to drop a follow TikTok. And I'll be back soon to YouTube as well.